Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yasharallah. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakha Kwadash for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Aquath that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. This your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 49. It says, Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. All right. The devil don't give a damn how old you are, or when you were born, or even if you were born. Yeah, they'll kill you in the womb. All right. That's the people that we are under. All right. That's the people that we have to serve in want of all things. So many folks, man, I ain't got to serve nobody. Okay, you pay taxes, you serving. You got a job, you serving. You paying bills, you serving. You paying a mortgage, you serving. Property tax, you serving. You buying food, you serving. Right? Straight like that. You working to pay somebody else. You working to make somebody else rich. You are serving. Right? And Yahweh Shai said he was going to send us to these people, man, because we fell off from doing what we were supposed to be doing. Right? And the crazy part about this is the Most High's people, right? The majority of the Most High's people that serve this devil have lost their righteous mind, right? And real deal feel as though them and the devil are the same. And they fight for that. They march for that, right? They wear the devil's flag proudly for that. Not understanding who they representing for real. You righteously represent the enemies of your people. Alright? So I'm going to let this video play and I'll be back.
You Martha Minifield?
I am.
Miss Minifield, we have a warrant for you.
What?
Not paying your trash bill.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you don't.
I'm not joking.
So you're gonna handcuff me and take me to jail?
Yes, ma'am. I got you.
What did I miss it?
I'm so serious. It's a warrant. Failure to pay solid waste, and he's all your information.
And so if you ain't joking, what the hell so funny? Right? You see how, and that's why I say, a so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, so-called Native American man, all the so-called Negro descent, even if you are so-called good, you go to church every Sunday, right? You claim to know God and all this, right? At the end of the day, you still wicked as hell. Because you still not operating in your righteous mind. You real deal think the things that you do is what you supposed to be doing. That man hell, because of a job, right? Because of somewhere that he clock in and clock out at, right? It's finna ruin somebody day, probably month, right? And he doing it with laughter.
That's how I knew where your address was when it come. You should have got a phone call from the code enforcement about a month ago saying, hey, you need to come pay your trash bill.
The reason I'm not saying anything because my daughter takes care of that for me. You know, I'm just saying.
Okay, well, she has not been doing it. And you got to go with me today.
See how cold he been to his elder? How cold he been to her? Like, damn, that shit you talking about, you gotta go with me today. And there's a reason why he being so cold. It's in the video. Because he not by himself. It's somebody with him. This step and fetch it Sambo cop.
Anything you need to grab right quick you can, and
I can't believe it.
we'll be going on down the way.
So what would I have to pay?
It'll be $285 to get out at the PD. If not, I have to take him to the county jail.
Oh, Lord.
You seen that? 284. You see how hurt she was looking off of 284? You know how much 284 is to the average so-called black man in this place? You know, if we got to pay an unexpected 284, that could real deal hurt a person for months in this place. That shit is not funny, man. The majority of the Most High people are literally living paycheck to paycheck or Social Security check to Social Security check. And because he got a job, right, that probably pays okay, right, he can be cold to this lady like that. Somebody did his grandma like that, it'd be a whole issue. Or maybe it wouldn't. You know, that's how raccoons do. They really don't give a damn. Right? This ultra high top fade, tighty whitey, Sambo cop.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in these right quick. Okay, they're gonna be in the front.
Oh, wait.
I got you. Okay.
You're not appreciating yourself. Arresting an 83-year-old.
I am so sorry, but the law is the law, Miss Man.
I can't believe it.
This nigga said the law is the law. But hell nah. But that's a job, nigga. At the end of your shift, who you arresting? When you take your ass home, who the hell you putting handcuffs on? That's a job. Nigga, that ain't your life. That's a job that you can quit or get fired from. Hell wrong with these niggas, man. It's the book of Zechariah. Chapter 11 and verse 4 says, Thus said Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Their own shepherds pity them not. That man know her situation. He know the neighborhood. Look at the house, the big ass hole in the wall. Look at the roof. The bitch leaking. This nigga know where he at. All us know our neighborhoods. Wherever city you are, you know our neighborhoods. And you know the people that stay in those neighborhoods. You know their situation. I'm in one of them neighborhoods. You in one of them neighborhoods. All us in these neighborhoods. And we know our situations. So for a nigga to be this cold to his own folk, Boy, you wicked as hell, boy. For real. You wicked as hell. Real deal, 2/3 mind ass nigga. I said, man, wickedness don't always bust a sag. It ain't always attached to no gang. It ain't always attached to no trap selling dope to their own folk. Wickedness comes in so many variations attached to the Most High's people. And this is one of the worst. Sambos. Niggas that got to look so good for massa that they'll throw any and everybody under the bus to do so. Most High gonna put your stupid ass to death. Straight like that. Straight like that, man. Unless you repent. 9 times out of 10, man, this man, he ain't even black. Right? Even though none of us are black. But you get what I'm saying. He's an American. Right? He's an American. He don't wear regular shades. He wears the shades that look like they're bulletproof. Oh, snap. This man wears bald eagles and American flags on all his tight ass t-shirts. With some cowboy work boots and some Wranglers. That's who this is. We all know him, man. All right. But check this out. So this is an article on that situation. All right, it says local Alabama police arrested 82-year-old woman for overdue trash bill. That's what she got arrested for. An overdue trash bill. So if she couldn't pay the damn trash bill, he'll make you think she gonna be able to pay $280 some odd to get out. And if she do pay that $280 some odd to get out, he'll make you think she gonna pay that $77 next month for that damn trash bill. Come on, man. And the crazy part about it is that so-called black man that put them cuffs on that lady, like I said, he know her situation. Right? He knows exactly the hell he put her in with that one trip. And didn't give a damn about it. Right? And the reason why he didn't give a damn about it, we're going to read. Right? It says a society based on human needs would help a retiree with a trivial household problem instead of sending cops. Right? It says the local government of Valley, Alabama sent 2 cops to the home of Martha Minifield, an 82-year-old black woman living alone, to arrest her for failing to pay $77.80 worth of garbage collection fees. It says on November 27th, the local government of Valley, Alabama caused a scandal by sending 2 cops to the home of Martha Minifield, an 82-year-old black woman living alone, to arrest her for failing to pay $77 worth of garbage collection fees. Now, I thought it was illegal for a person to be detained due to debt, with the exception of, like, if somebody sue you and the judge orders you to pay whatever it is to that person and you don't pay, after a while, you get sent to jail. Or if it's child related, meaning you got put on child support by a judge and you haven't paid, right? I thought those were the only 2 debt circumstances that would lead a person to jail time. But I digress. It says locals and online commenters slammed the Valley Police Department, VPD, and the story was picked up by the Washington Post and NBC. The police actually cuffed Minifield's hands, but in front of her body, in recognition of a lower threat. One cop had the temerity, to whisper, "Don't cry, Miss Martha." While arresting her, Minifield was placed in a station cell and was bailed out soon after. Okay, so she came up with the 280. It says VPD Chief Mike Reynolds tried to nip public criticism in the bud with the statement. Here it is. Here it is. This why Raccoon Sam did what he did with such confidence and vigor. Right? It says a certain municipal code enforcement officials repeatedly tried to contact Minifield about outstanding bills before leaving a card on her front door summoning her to a court hearing. He said Minifield was chronically late paying her trash bill over the last 15 years, implying that the arrest was justified because the court had issued an arrest warrant for failure to appear. So they said it ain't got nothing to do with her not paying the bill. It got everything to do with that bill leading her to go to court to defend herself as to why she been late paying the bill for the past 15 years. When do you go to court for paying bills late? If them bitches getting paid, what the problem is? Right? It's a reason for it. Let me see. Where am I? Let me go to the book of Salat 1 second. Okay, so this is the book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 2. It says, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Right, the different plans and plots and schemes. At the end of the day, is going to backfire. That's the whole thing. That's why the Most High is allowing it to happen. Right? So that everything can be justified. Right? The Most High don't bam up righteousness or good. He bams up wickedness, right? And ungodliness. That's what Judgment Day is all about. Right? And the understanding of Judgment Day is World War III. Right? Which we see unfolding. Right? And ICBM missiles and the lasers from the chariots tearing up the daughter of Babylon. Right? This place got a tab that it got to pay. But anyway, it says, let me see. It says Borgia's media provided some sense of the tragic comedy of arresting a person of such advanced age for such a trivial crime, quoting neighbors criticizing the city and expressing appreciation for Minifield. But the Borgia's press won't touch the idea that this inappropriate arrest is one reflection of whether or not police really protect and serve the general population. Of course not. All right? That's another taboo to really address. All right? Do the police justly? No. All right? And they blaming them, well, crime in certain areas are so high. Okay, what created the environment for the crime? These are things that this world don't want to touch on. They just want to play the blame game. Right? But at the end of the day, okay, it is what it is. We just have to endure till Shiloh come. Right? That's it. And he coming. Right? That's the whole thing. He coming. We see it. You don't see it. You think this place gonna keep on going on how it's been going on. You straight with bamming your people up however it is you want to do it with the backing of a badge. That's what's up. You're gonna have to pay for that. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, vengeance is mine. Right? Just know. So it says, Minifield asked why the city did not just halt her trash service rather than arrest her, which makes all the sense in the world. But that sounds too much like right. Now we don't want to just halt her trash services. We got to make an example, because this Valley, Alabama, this a place. I stay in Alabama, right? I'm in Central Alabama. That's where the majority of so-called blacks are in Alabama. It's either in Central Alabama or Montgomery, Alabama, or Tuscaloosa. That's the majority of us in this place. I've never heard of a Valley, Alabama. And I've lived in this place my entire life. So that lets me know this place is backwoods as hell. And if it's backwoods as hell, that means it's ran by them good old boys. Talking about from the mayor to the police chief to all business owners, right? All forms of authority in this place. I'm talking about real authority. I ain't talking about, tighty whitey smooth face niggas who think they in charge. I'm talking about real authority. All them good old boys. Like, so now we ain't gonna stop her trash pickup. No, she got to go to jail. Ain't that what old boy said? I gotta take you in. Right? It said basic services like trash pickup ought to be free, especially for elderly and working class people. The city government stole one day of this woman's limited final years on earth to subject her to whatever the hell they say, Kafkask, I don't know what that is, harassment. However, one local reporter saw garbage workers collect Minifield's trash after the arrest, either out of solidarity or because the city wanted to limit negative publicity. It was because the city wanted to limit negative publicity. Best believe that. Because if they was on that route and that garbage can was sitting on their side and somebody said, don't pick that up, they not going to pick that up. They going to keep on moving. Right? They going to make a call before they even stop to make that pick up. Right? This got everything to do with trying to save face. You hear them trying to make excuses to justify the arrest. It says, Minifield grew up under Jim Crow, of course. Her parents worked as a house painter and a cook, which a local station bizarrely described as a middle-class background. In the USA, everyone except Jeff Bezos and unhoused people are supposed to be middle class for political reasons, right? Basically mean that's a made up. They was poor, right? At the end of the day, it says, but this is a description of being working class. For most of her adult life, Minifield was a care worker for elderly people and children. Mainstream news coverage did not ask why she may have struggled to pay $78 in service bills. Right? They did not discuss inflation and other factors threatening people's ability to pay living expenses. Like she said, my daughter pays those. She said it in the video. I don't pay that. My daughter pays that. I don't tell them what was going on with the daughter. Right? But anyway, it says Minifield also had her water service shut off and had occasionally had to go to neighbors for help. Like I said, we all know our situations, man. If you stay in certain parts of town, in every state, we all know our situations. So for this man to do what he did, how he did it, man, is ridiculous. And I'm going to go back to the video to show that he wasn't by himself. All right. Let me see. Schools, receptionist at the county. Okay. So this says a receptionist at the county court told the Washington Post that since Minifield's arrest, there have been 1 million people offering to pay her bill. Yet, can you catch, all right, let me read this again. A receptionist at the county court told the Washington Post that since Minifield's arrest, there have been 1 million people offering to pay her bill. Yet, meaning something happened, right? It says the local government will not accept the payment until Minifield appears as a defendant at a January hearing. Like I said, man, it ain't got nothing to do with the bill for real. They got something against this woman. They got something probably against her family. Who knows who her daughter is? Who knows who her nieces and nephews and grandsons, and who knows what's going on in that small ass town? Right? But it says Mayor Leonard Riley came out in defense of the arrest and attacked Minifield, saying that she ran a lucrative tax preparation business from her home without a license. That's strike one. Don't you got to pay for a license? Okay. Received the pandemic PPP government loan and should be able to pay her garbage bill. All right, that's what we said. She got the loan. How you know she got the loan, my boy? All right. Says this shameful use of police power is not an exception. The police are intended to maintain and regulate capitalism. It is common for them to micromanage people's lives and even commit violence against the elderly. Cops in Arizona arrested a 78-year-old woman this year for giving free hot meals to homeless people in the public park. Alabama police arrested 2 women aged 61 and 85 for feeding stray cats. In recent years, police have also cracked the skull of a 75-year-old Black Lives Matter protester in New York State, broken the arm of a mentally disabled 75-year-old woman in Colorado, and shot a 61-year-old man dead in his wheelchair in Arizona. Let me read this again, man. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 49. Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. It's written, and it's going to be that way as long as this place exists. You can't vote that away. You can't love that away. You can't march that away. You can't protest that away. You can't boycott that away. You can't demand that away. That's going to have to go away by divine intervention. We've tried everything else. You can't riot that away. You can't burn that away. Yahweh got to burn that thing down. That's it. Point blank, period. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. They got all the backing in the world. Their blessing is the sword. You can't shoot that away. Like real talk. And it's going to get worse. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. It's going to get worse, man.
34 to dispatch. Should be 10:15. Alabama 27 is going to be 7323427. 7323427.
Not damn. That's right. I'm calling my door.
Okay. Well, I kind of speed it up, okay?
Why?
Because we have to get you down there within a certain amount of time. can still. You used the phone back on the car. Okay. Anything you need to grab before we get going? 11/4/1940, maybe. 11/4/1940.
There it is. Right? Dude just a peon, man, for real. Right? Got him an old job in a small town that demands respect. You know, telling how he was treated in high school, especially by his own people. Right? Because he probably tended to sway more to the other side than his own folk. Right? And to be real with you, hey man, I get it, boss. Our people can be something terrible, for real. Cause, like I say all the time, ain't nobody in the hood worrying about no KKK or no neo-Nazi marching down the block, burning crosses in the yard. Ain't nobody care nothing about that. They don't even care about that no more. And it's because we killing ourselves. We terrorizing ourselves. Straight like that. Right? The youth don't give a damn about the elderly. Right? Youth don't give a damn about grown-ups. They do whatever it is they want to do, as disrespectful as they want to be. Right? So I fully understand, but at the end of the day, bro, if you got it in your power, right, to be an olive branch to your people, especially in times of such, you supposed to be there, man. Who else gonna look out for us but us? And that's the issue with the 2/3. They don't get it, man. They just do not get it. They don't give a damn about no people. They only care about themselves. They only care about how they look, right? And that's why the Most High gonna destroy that ass. So this is the book of Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 13. And verse 8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power." Right? 1/3 gonna make it. 1/3 will be the Most High's people, and they will act like the Most High's people the whole time. Right? They gonna seek the Most High early, so it ain't gonna be when all hell break loose. Then they talking about us and we. No, it's already in progress. But them 2/3, man, got to get put to death, man. Y'all in the way. You in the way. Niggas is in the way. Whether you think you good or you believe you a demon, or because niggas real deal walking around here talking about they demons. All right? Fat like facts, ghouls and goblins and shit. Yeah. So at the end of the day, man, hey, one of these days, shit like this won't be. We'll be a nation again. One mind, moving in one body, one soundness, you know, like it was always meant to be in the first place. But until then, we got to endure. All right, so with that, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Ratazah. These precepts in this video were edifying. Kol Haloyim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Harakha Kodash Shalom Yahshalom.